Hi everybody, this is Shaylon. I'm back with the new blogging video. I've been gone for a little bit. Been keeping up my writing. It's been going well. If you guys haven't checked out my blogs, please do. I'm Google Blogger and WordPress, and follow me on Tumblr. Today, I'm kind of answering a question that somebody asked me years ago. Well, not years, maybe like a year ago. They asked me, what was it like being transparent? I guess what they meant by that was they thought the attention that I was getting from people, they saw it as a good thing, I guess, in school. When I was talking about my body shaming and stuff, and how people like myself were skinny. So that probably meant, hey, I was pretty, I was all this, and they wanted to know, what was it like for me to stand out, to be not bullied necessarily because of not being attractive, but being liked because of being skinny or being whatever. It was one of those questions where it was kind of giving me like a scenario. But anyways, I'm gonna be honest, and it wasn't for most people, being transparent or having everybody know you, and having uh something that most people probably would want. It's an American dream, because everyone knows you, everyone sees you, and deems you somewhat important in something that you do or something that is important. You're perceived as a model citizen in most cases, If you're good at something or you look a certain way, most people hold you at a high standard or expectation. Um, Considering I lived in a small town, and I still do, it was what most people in this town wanted and lived for and loved, was to be the person that others envied. And unfortunately, I didn't really understand all of that until later on. Kind of, it kind of just seemed more to me that girls just wanted a reason to talk about people. um it was kind of unreal. I went from being the only black girl on my sports team and in my class, being skinny, athletic, well liked, deemed smart, and had a decent amount of friends. Um, it made me stand out. Of course, everybody knew who I was. I mean, just the fact that I was only one race out of the whole school, I mean, for goodness sakes, yeah, people sure did remember me. And for good or bad, sometimes it just felt like I was constantly in the limelight. No matter what, I could have been, walking with my head down, somebody would notice me. We're all black, somebody'd still notice me. It was like everybody knew you because you stood out. You didn't want to necessarily stand out. I mean, maybe in a way you wanted to, but not necessarily that was like your goal. But you did. Um I wasn't one to kind of run away from people that made fun of me or judged me, or I wasn't the one to kind of cry necessarily, like right in front of them, like when they would say something about me. I was more or less confused. So I guess I just kind of took it as like a grain of salt. And maybe I went home and cried. I'm pretty sure I probably have. I won't deny that. Um, Sometimes when I wasn't wearing something that people would consider, I mean, for example, like if I wasn't wearing American Eagle or North Face, people would make comments. Sure, because everybody at my school was wearing those things. And God forbid you're not. You are then the center of attention. You really are. I didn't really realize how badly I hated being noticed until I realized how bad it made me hate myself and who I was. Um, I perceived at first all this attention as a good thing because you fit in. But then after a while, when you started to kind of take small steps and trying to identify with yourself, people didn't like that. And so I kind of had to stay in this box if I wanted to be liked. And, it was a very small box, a very, 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 very suffocating small box. Um, I guess sometimes my arrogance got the best of me because I was hanging out with people who could easily make fun of somebody else and not think twice about it. And so I thought to myself, well, if they're doing it, maybe I can get away with doing it. And I got away with it. But I think it changed me a little bit when things like that happened, because I think I realized that those people that we were making fun of, somewhat tearing them down, had emotions too, They felt that. They felt what those words meant. I guess when I started feeling lowly about myself, I hung with people that would make other people feel lowly, and it made me feel a little bit better. And sometimes it wouldn't. Sometimes it would make me feel worse. But karma was a mother freaker, because I ended up being one of those people that others ended up making jokes. And it's not fun, but you don't realize what damage you've done to somebody until you've been through their situation yourself. And so, I guess, as you get older and you mature, you kind of hopefully stop putting others down, assuming that you've got over that. But I've kind of, I guess it went from feeling good about myself and hanging with the right people and feeling Miss Popular, pretty everybody, to being on the opposite side of the spectrum and then hating those people because they were my friends, and hating them for making me feel like I was no longer cool enough or good enough, and hating myself for making others feel down about it, and then being angry because I had no right to be angry when I was on the other side of that spectrum doing the damage. I have no right to be angry that other people are doing the damage to me now. I guess it's called karma, and I deserved it. I guess being the skinny person, I didn't feel any insecurities, because that was normal until people made, side notes. But it didn't really make me feel so bad when I thought about how people made fun of people that were overweight. It made me feel a little bit better. Some people ask me, do I think those people were insecure that were making fun of me? Well, I don't know. I can't answer that because I've never got the chance to ask them. They could have been. People are assholes for no reason sometimes. I would know. I've been an asshole to people for no reason. And I guess it's not okay, but people are like that. And so, I'm never really going to know why they did it. I mean, I'm sure they don't even know why they did it. They just thought it was funny at the time. But overall, I guess the whole nature of this is, in answering this question, is now being transparent. I feel like it's okay to feel ugly. I feel like it's okay to feel alone, to feel not wanted, because in the end, you're kind of challenging yourself to find out what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel loved and needed. I found out my beauty stemmed from making others feel good about themselves and making people laugh. That's what I found out about myself. Others might find their beauty in other things, whether it's their hobbies or just who they are, what they look like, or what have you. I just felt love when I surrounded myself with those who encouraged me and motivated me and supported me. People that needed a smile or a compliment. That's when I felt my best. And so, to me, I guess I grew out of the whole making fun of people, and I guess I kind of just learned that how they felt is how I felt. And so, in being that person who was well liked to being the person who was on the opposite side, it can change you. It can really change you. It can humble you. So, to answer everybody's question, how did it feel for me to be a transparent? In the beginning, it was great, and in the end, it taught me to be a different person. So, I guess it was well in the beginning, and in the end, it played its course. So hopefully that answers that question. I know that was a little different compared to some of my other videos, but hope you guys understand. If you didn't, please send me a comment or a question or what have you. I'll go into a little bit more deeper depths or answer your questions. But anyways, I love you guys. Follow me, subscribe, read my blogs. All right? Bye. Hey everybody, this is Shaylon. I'm coming with you for another blog. sorry I look a hot mess. I just got done with the softball game, so bear with me. I told you guys I was going to be well groomed. You guys should be expecting this. Every time you see me, you should expect that I look a hot mess. Do not have high expectations for me anymore, okay? I'm going to come at you like I normally look, and it's usually a hot mess. All right, so today is size screws with people's head. Mine screws people. Okay, I'm not even going to read from this script I have, this blog I have. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you. We went from skinny is the goal to now plus size is the goal to now, oh my gosh, if you have a CrossFit body, woo, you're the new hot. To now, oh wait, CrossFit is better than skinny, to skinny is better than CrossFit, to plus size is better than skinny, to skinny is better than plus size. It's like a combination of cycles that are mind screwing people, okay? You have the lady who's plus size who's saying, I'm so happy to be plus size, but oh my gosh, they're now saying CrossFit ladies are better? Oh, well, I guess I gotta go to CrossFit now. I gotta get those muscles. I gotta get that six pack. I gotta look like that. Then you have the CrossFit girl saying, well, dang, muscles are not good enough. Well, I guess I'll be lean and muscle. So it's like you have way too many different regimens that people are trying to meet. People are going from saying, I hate being skinny, to now, I hate being plus size, now I hate being CrossFit, and they're just looking for the up and up. They're just looking for the up and up. Like, somebody's always looking for somebody else to be better so that they can jump up on that tower. It's almost like we've brain screwed people, okay? We're saying all body types are great, which is awesome. Awesome, by the way. Very, very awesome. I'm very proud. And we're getting away from associating body to beauty, which is amazing. Hopefully society stays on that path. God forbid they don't. It wouldn't surprise me. But the problem is we're going too back and forth. We have memes that say, if you don't do CrossFit, you're ugly, or something like that. Like, this is a little over dramatizing, but that's the point I'm saying. They're comparing body types on people. They're basically saying one is better than the other at a constant rate. It's like none of them are all equal. You see what I'm saying? People are making it seem like it's not equal. Either you have a nice body if you do CrossFit, or you have a nice body if you're skinny, or you have a nice body for... You can't have one of these and it be equal to the other. One's always going to be better than the other, depending on who you ask, and depending on what society feels is the new hot thing. And people are following these things, okay? You can have the girl who was super, healthy. She might have been a little bit skinnier, which was fine. She was happy. She was happy being that, okay? And she was healthy. She was happy and healthy. 2 H's that are great. And then you have the news on, or you have People magazine saying, well, CrossFit's the new skinny. Okay, so now she's thinking, well, I like that girl's body. I need to go. I need to go do that CrossFit life. So she joins that CrossFit life, okay? So she's like, oh my God, I feel really good. And then society gets on the news again, gets on the magazine again and says, well, plus size is the new thing. And then she's thinking, well, dang, just yesterday it was CrossFit. Now it's plus size. Well, let me hop on that plus size bus. Now she's plus size. Now she's a little bit unsatisfied because what happens? The magazine news comes back again and says, if you're thin, you have a higher chance of being a model. So now she's thinking, I gotta lose all this weight. It's a back and forth game to mind screw people. You're either, first of all, no body type should be determining somebody's beauty. But because people listen to society, they're gonna think one body type is better than the other. Of course, we're allowed to have preferences. I have a preference too. But it doesn't necessarily mean one's better than the other. But society makes you think that, okay? That's what society's playing in our minds. Let's forget that skinny is beautiful and plus size is beautiful and CrossFit bodies are beautiful, and let's just say CrossFit's better than skinny, skinny's better than plus size is better than skinny, and just confuse people, just mind screw people, so people are going back and forth in their body types, and they're losing their minds, and they can't keep up, and they're stressed out. That might sound over dramatic, but I know at least 2 people who are doing this, and it's like, you don't need to keep up with what everybody's doing. Fine, the girl in CrossFit has a nice abs. That's great. I do CrossFit too. It's amazing. She's beautiful, obviously. She has a nice body. She takes care of herself. She's healthy. But the plus size girl in the magazine, she's really pretty. She takes care of her body. She's healthy. The skinny girl in this magazine, she looks good. She has a nice body. She's healthy. But nobody cares about whether they're healthy or not. Nobody cares that they're happy. Nobody cares about that. They only care about what body type is better than the other body type and putting it from 1, 2, and 3. You're either first place winner, second place winner, or third place loser, okay? That's how society's kind of brainwarp people, that you have to keep up with what they're saying. Don't keep up. Be yourself, be happy with what you have, and don't change because society says, hey, the new N is muscles and lean. You don't have to do that just because society said, hey, it's the new N. You can be okay with being the girl who's healthy and skinny. You can do that. That's totally all right. If you're at a normal weight, why should you have to change it? Because somebody else wants you to. If you're plus size, be plus size. Nobody told you to go to the gym and lose all that weight to be the next girl. And if you have muscles and lean, be happy with that. You don't have to be plus size to be the new N. It's just be yourself, okay? Be happy with what you have, and that's all that matters, all right? I love you. Subscribe, follow me, and I'll talk to you guys later.